Welcome to this exhaustive explainer broadcast of the Meadow City Weekly Review for July 29th, 2026. I'm stepping into the anchor chair today to bring you a complete, unedited look at the civic affairs shaping San Miguel County. We're getting right down to business and giving you the precise facts from all the local source material, without skipping a single detail. Here is a quick look at our top stories tonight. We're covering the Stage 3 water emergency, post-fire watershed reclamation, administrative turmoil over at NMHU, the latest local crime and safety headlines, and an extensive look at the Meadow City community calendar. Let's start right off with Section 1, our Stage 3 water emergency and the new mandatory conservation orders. Now, listen up, because this is absolutely crucial for all of us. As of a public service announcement issued at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, July 28th, the City of Las Vegas is officially under Stage 3 water restrictions, effective immediately. We are facing severe drought and reservoir supply pressures, so here are the exact rules. Irrigation is strictly limited to just twice a week and only between the hours of 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, if you live at an even-numbered street address, you can only water on Wednesdays. Odd-numbered addresses, you're locked in for Thursdays only. You are allowed to hand water your trees, shrubs, and gardens for up to 2 hours a day, but you absolutely must use a shut-off nozzle. The city has also laid out complete bans on a few things. There is no filling or topping off private swimming pools, and home vehicle washing is strictly prohibited, though if you need to wash your car, commercial recycling car washes are still allowed. Washing your sidewalks or driveways is totally banned, as are uncontained water features. And for those dining out, restaurants are now required to serve drinking water only when a customer specifically asks for it. Moving on to Section 2, post-fire watershed reclamation and the city's new Urban Forestry Plan. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years since the Hermit's Peak and Calf Canyon fire devastated our local infrastructure. We all remember how it washed out homes, roads, and acequias, inundated our water treatment plant with silt and ash, and caused the downtown floodplain to balloon by over 60 acres. Well, to combat the risk of post-fire flooding, the city has officially adopted a 25-year roadmap. Instead of letting dangerous monsoon runoff from the Galenas River watershed damage municipal infrastructure, this plan uses green stormwater infrastructure, things like rain gardens and curb cuts, to channel that water into retention zones. The goal here is to filter the runoff, reduce the strain on our systems, recharge the local aquifer, and actually cultivate a healthy urban forest canopy on our public lands. To give you an idea of the sheer scale we're talking about, during a standard 1/10 of an inch rain event, the city's impervious surfaces could capture up to 3.23 million gallons of water. That is a massive amount of water being harnessed to sustain our new urban green spaces instead of flooding our streets. As part of this, the Forestry Division, which is being guided by urban forester Kristen Sanders, has a very specific goal. They plan to plant exactly 70 climate-ready native trees every single year to help combat the aggressive spread of invasive Siberian elms. Mayor David Romero commented on the initiative saying, "This plan provides a roadmap to renew that legacy. By planting climate-ready trees and using innovative stormwater solutions, we will create cooler neighborhoods, cleaner air, stronger flood protection, and a greener, healthier, more resilient Las Vegas for future generations." Next, let's look at Section 3, the presidential search turmoil and administrative upheaval over at NMHU. There is some serious turbulence happening at New Mexico Highlands University right now. Following former President Neil Wolff being placed on paid leave in May and subsequently fired in June, the NMHU Board of Regents held a meeting on Tuesday. They voted 3-2 to initiate a national presidential search using an outside firm. Whoever gets selected for this job will actually be the third person to serve as NMHU president since just 2023. The board identified AGB Search and Isaacson Miller as their preferred outside search firms. But, as you can guess from that 3-2 vote, it wasn't a unanimous decision. Student Regent Grace Herrera and Regent Elaine Luna opposed the measure. Regent Luna specifically cited her fiduciary responsibility, stating that internal budget funds need to be verified before the university even starts contract negotiations with these outside firms. And all of this is unfolding amidst some pretty heavy legal and institutional drama. Former President Wolff has filed a lawsuit alleging he faced retaliation over a construction contract. On top of that, there is a whistleblower retaliation suit from a former vice president for advancement and a discrimination suit from a former athletic director. Because of all this, formal probes have been launched across the board. We're talking investigations by the Office of the State Auditor, the Higher Education Department, prosecutors from the 4th Judicial District Attorney's Office, and the New Mexico Department of Justice. Turning now to public safety, here's Section 4, Local Crime and Safety Headlines and Recent Incident Reports. Looking at the official logs, recent safety reports include a 12-year prison sentence following a plea deal in a rape case, as well as the arrest of a woman accused of striking a 14-year-old girl and resisting arrest. We also have details on a severe double-stabbing incident. On July 20th, police arrested 65-year-old Arturo Arcaiz following a domestic disturbance call at a West Side home. 2 individuals had to be treated for severe stab wounds, and Saiz is now facing multiple felony charges, including aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Additionally, the official San Miguel County Detention Center booking logs covering July 21st through July 27th have been published in full. Finally, let's lighten things up a bit with Section 5, the comprehensive Meadow City Community Calendar. We've got a lot going on this week. Earlier on Tuesday, July 28th, NMHU's Donnelly Library hosted Storybook Bingo with free books and snacks for the kids. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, you can catch some great live music at Friday Al Fresco featuring Dicky Cordova Yela Plave. That runs from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Also on Friday, Kids Counseling Inc. is hosting a back-to-school event over at Alta Vista Regional Hospital from noon until 4 p.m. Now, Saturday, August 1st is packed. Kicking things off is the Ride for the Ribbon motorcycle rally, which supports Morgan's Stage 4 colon cancer battle. Registration starts at 9 a.m. at Veterans Park. There will be a prayer at 10:45 a.m., and then kickstands go up at 11 a.m. The official route includes stops at the Pindaris Golf Resort, the Allsups up in Mora, the Midway gas station, and finishes at VFW Post 1547. Also on Saturday, the Wildfire Resiliency Training Center is hosting the Phoenix Festival from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's a day of creativity, conservation, and community with free admission, live music, and conservation projects. If you've got kids needing school supplies, there's a back-to-school backpack giveaway at the Fraternal Order of Eagles Area number 3815, located at 211 Grand Avenue from 10 a.m. to noon. Take note, though, the child receiving the supplies must be present. You can also swing by the Bench to Business Fair at the Elks Lodge on Collins Drive from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., or head down to Railroad Avenue for the Historic Railroad District celebration starting at 7 p.m. Looking a little further out, the IPRA Task Force will be meeting at the Luna Community College Auditorium on August 3rd from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The joint San Miguel and Mora County Fair will be out at the fairgrounds from August 5th through the 8th. The Game of Life Transition Conference is set for August 7th at the NMHU Ballroom from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And mark your calendars for early September. The 4th annual Valley of the Mills Tour hits the Cleveland Roller Mill on September 5th and 6th. Don't forget about our recurring community support services either. The Tesoros del Valle Farmers Market runs on Sundays in Villanueva and Thursdays in Ribera. The Memory Care Alliance Caregivers meetings take place on the 2nd and 3rd Thursdays of the month in room 135 of the NMHU Library. The Las Vegas Mobile Food Pantry operates on the 2nd Friday of each month at Luna Community College, starting at 9 a.m. and going strictly until the food runs out. And finally, the Arts Walks are held on the 1st Friday of every month from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., stretching from the Plaza and Bridge Street all the way to the Railroad District. So, as we wrap up this Explain a broadcast, I want to leave you with a thought. With these strict Stage 3 water restrictions now fully enforced and massive leadership changes underway at our local university, how will your adherence to city directives and your active civic participation shape the long-term resilience of Las Vegas? It takes all of us to keep the Metal City strong. Thank you so much for joining us for this complete review of the latest source material. Stay informed, stay engaged, and have a great night.